Hey everybody, welcome back to the channel. Today I want to go over the PM Silver Bullet for January 23rd. It's a Tuesday, and the first thing I do after lunch is I turn on the Kraken Silver Bullet, the New York lunch, right? I want to see where that's at first before I do anything else. And so lunch high, we're kind of going towards it right now. So let's hopefully it goes up there, and then we have New York lunch here. So ideally, I'd like for it to come up here and then aim for this. That's what my narrative is right now. Since we're so close, that's what I'd be looking for. Okay, so let's mark out a few things here that normally I don't do, but to go long, obviously we want this high to be broken, right? So here I'll just put buy side liquidity here as a draw, right? And to go short, we obviously would want this one to be taken, right? To go short. So let's go that sell side draw, right? Okay. That's kind of what you're looking at. That's where you're at. So if you're going long, you just took liquidity here, you're in market structure shift here, so now you're going long, up higher. You see that? This was a low that was taken out. Here's your breaker block right here, where you're at right now, and just going up right there, okay? So let me use my pointer here. So let's just go candle by candle and see what the price gives us here. Our bias is long. Great. So now this was broke. Just by a wick. Another wick. Another wick. It's wicking crazy. All right, take that high. Oh, see. Now it created this high. Now it's created this high, which is taken, but now it's this high is still here. And it's still creating lower lows, so it keeps creating lower lows, and well, this one created a higher high. Okay, so it's creating lower lows, and it created a higher high. So now I'd need something here for a market structure shift to go up in either direction. Now I made a higher low. Okay. Feel like we're trending down, don't you? All right, so let's recap here. We're creating lower lows. We're failing to break up here, so I need something to go lower. But this is where I really want to see get broken to go short, because this is what started the highest high, right? Right there's your market structure shift. So here we'd want any of these. This one need to be broke. Now it's this one because that's created the new low, so that needs to get broke. All right, so that broke that, right? Okay. Let's. Oops. Let's change that to market structure shift. Okay. Like that. And let's move it up to here. Let's move it up to this one too. Yeah, this actually broke this one right there. Okay. All right. So what do we have here? Well, we have a breaker block right there, and a fair value gap here. fair value gap, and a breaker block. What are we targeting? I'd want to be below this low with my stop, and then I'd want my target up here. So let's see what we get here. Okay, yeah, I'm going to take it. I'm going to enter right there. Yeah, I'm going to enter right there. Now, where am I going? Targeting. You can target 25. That's right there. Okay, so let's just do 25 here. Let's move this right here, which is below that low, which is where I would want to be. And stop, let's go here, 25. Do it 500 though. Oh, yeah. So let's move this up to where I actually got in at. Okay. Where I actually got in at. Perfect. Okay. There's 2 to 1. And we're actually going to trail our stop, so on 3 PD rays, if we go that high here, let's see how it works out here. So if you zoom in, let's zoom in here. So let's make sure you're seeing all these. There's a volume imbalance right here. Okay. Another volume imbalance. So that's what I'm going to count those 2 as 1. Look at that. So these are counted as 1. There's our second PD ray. There's your third. Okay, so we're going up to right here to this one right here. We'll count these both. This volume imbalance, this volume imbalance is 1. We'll do that. If I'm counting as 1, maybe I'll split the difference, but I'll just leave it right there. Okay, violated 1. Don't like that. Bearish volume imbalance. Don't like that at all. Oh, there's 2 PD rays. Might get taken out here. So I got a volume imbalance here, bullish. I like that. I like to close above that. There you go. See, this fair value gaps here are the same height. So if this leaves us a fair value gap here, we can move our stop up to get this fair value gap. And it does. So I've got 1 fair value gap here, 1 here. We'll call those both the same side, and then here. So now we are moving our stop right here. Okay. Wow, almost took us out. Come on. So close to the victory lane twice. Alright, so volume imbalance was right here. Fair value gap thing, we're right here now. See how I'm doing that? Now why am I doing that? Because we're so close up to here, like we're up here. We wouldn't want to be taken out up here, so you gotta shrink it in. Shrink it in a little bit. Alright, well there you go. We shrunk it in and it took us out. Okay, cool. Let's go here. Let's see where this all went. Okay, perfect. Look at that. Could we have gotten 37.5? Yep, we could have got 37.5. All right, let's recap here. Came to the 2 o'clock hour and we saw that we were closer to the New York lunch buy side liquidity. So we were expecting to take it out and then reverse, right? Well, price just kept making lower lows and lower highs and then lower lows, right? Well, at some point, it needs to break structure. Now, why didn't I go short when these all kept getting broken? Well, because this was my structure that created the high. So I want this to be broken for market structure shift. So that wasn't broken, so it kept going down, and it wasn't like really breaking these. They're just wicking past them. They weren't really candle closing. There was a slow trickle down. Well, kept marking our highs and making sure to see what actually gets taken out. Now we finally broke through 2 swing points with candle closing above. There's a market structure shift, leaving behind a breaker block and a fair value gap. Unicorn entry. Set your limit, get in the trade. Your stop was right pretty much at the low. And we aimed for 25, which was here. And then we started trailing my stop up to get there, right? And yeah, we got our 25 points. We got 515 bucks. One contract could have gone higher, but that is our PM silver bullet trade setup for Tuesday, January 23rd, using the Kraken Silver Bullet Pro indicator.